What's up, everyone? We are back. 7 Days of Wisdom, Week 3, Episode 3, Sunday, November 22nd, 10:06 p.m. I wanted to change the scenery. This week I'm in my living room, so you're looking out my window. Probably see the reflection and the glare of my kitchen. And we're going to discuss 3 things this week: attitude, gratitude, and conditioning. Actually, attitude, conditioning, and then lastly, gratitude. Why these 3 particular things? Because this past week, these are the 3 themes that have arisen the most. Attitude in particular, because attitude is really what determines our trajectory in life, where we go, the people we deal with, how we deal with them, and ultimately that measures our success personally in the relationships that we have. Anybody, anything that we deal with is ultimately determined by our attitude and our outlook. We live in a socially constructed world. I tell people this all the time. How can we survive without dealing with other people? So it's very, very important that we keep a good attitude, especially in the workplace. You know, I'm sure we all come across people all the time, and it's like the energy they exude is negative, and the conversations that they tend to have usually are negative, and it has an impact on not only them but the people they deal with, a lasting impact at that. So it's very, very important that we keep a positive attitude within, when it comes to the things that we do. Our attitude with friends, family, our colleagues, co-workers. That's essentially our reputation is on the line. Our brand is on the line. And that's ultimately determined by either having a positive attitude or a negative attitude. If you have a negative attitude, people tend to look at you in a negative way. They don't want to be around you. Who wants to be around a negative person? It's draining. On the work end, I read a lot of articles, watch a lot of videos, and they always discuss, startup companies, founders, partners. When it comes to hiring talent, a lot of people now are hiring for attitude. Skills can be trained. There are a lot of things that people can learn. But when it comes to attitude, that's very, very difficult to have somebody unlearn an attitude and then learn to have a right attitude. It's possible, but it's more difficult to do that than to hire somebody with a great attitude, a great outlook on life. They bring the energy and enthusiasm to the table, and they may lack a little skills, but those skills can be trained, because when you have a positive attitude, you're willing to learn whatever it takes for you to succeed. So positive attitude always trumps a negative attitude. In our day-to-day encounters, tomorrow, Monday, it's the start of a new week. Let's think about this. Let's approach the week with a positive attitude. Monday, I know a lot of people, they're like, Mondays suck. I honestly love Mondays. I love every day, but especially Mondays, just because everyone else thinks Mondays suck. So I've trained my mind to embrace Mondays and welcome Mondays and see it as a challenge. It's the start of a week. Mondays can be a beautiful thing. So with that, let's go into conditioning, the training, the regimen of preparing our minds, our bodies, our spirits, whatever it is, we can condition. It's up to us to condition ourselves to do whatever it is we want to do. Conditioning, just like an athlete. In order to become a great athlete, you must condition yourself. You must train, you must set a regimen, you must be disciplined. In order to achieve goals, you have to condition yourself. So conditioning comes in a lot of different ways. Right now, I condition myself on a day-to-day. I've conditioned myself to be a morning person, so that yields more productivity within my schedule. I like to wake up early, prepare my mind for the day, as opposed to just preparing my mind to go to work or something like that. I'd rather wake up, 2-3 hours before I have to go somewhere in particular to get prepared for the day. I don't just wake up to get prepared for where I'm going the next hour. I prepare for my entire day. That's the outlook. And that's what a lot of top performers do. And that's what I'm striving for. I want to be a top performer within my fields of interest, within my fields of passion, the things that I do: music, education, leadership, the arts. Those are my 4 pillars. So I want to be a top performer within those fields. Conditioning is what sets you apart from your competitors. If you can train yourself harder, longer, and condition yourself to run that marathon, then you will overcome the shortcomings. Whatever shortcomings you have, you will overcome those, just because you've conditioned yourself to win in the long run. And it's definitely a marathon. Life is a marathon. Don't get caught up in the numbers. Don't get caught up in, I have to do this before I'm 30. Nah, there are people who are super successful before they're 30, early 20s, coming straight out of college. Who knows what may happen? They may go through downfalls and get set way back. And then you coming up, you 35, and you just may have started to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And next thing you know, you're right where that person was when they were 25, and it really doesn't matter. How important is age? It's really all relative. We tend to get caught up in age and status, especially in American society. So condition yourself to be the best version of yourself. Don't get caught up in the competition. You're your own competition, essentially. As long as you're conditioning yourself to be the best that you can possibly be for yourself, you're good, Don't get caught up in the nonsense. Lastly, gratitude, being thankful, expressing appreciation is also a common theme, a thing that I've come across a lot recently. And how gratitude opens doors for a lot of opportunities to enter your life. When you're thankful for what you have, and you give thanks, and you express gratitude, other gifts tend to come towards you, attract themselves to you. So I just want to leave off with this note. I take a lot of notes. I'm actually working on a few concepts for books. And just think about this week. Gratitude enables us to actively search for new things to appreciate and be grateful for throughout our daily encounters with the universe. When we prepare our minds to select the nice things from our world and negate what we deem as unpleasant, we add happiness to our day. So think about this every day, as you're walking through the street, as you're driving, when you're at work. Find the things worth appreciating. Find the nice things. Pick those out. Select those. And eventually you'll find yourself just negating all the negativity, all the things that you deem unpleasant. And then each day you search for happiness, you find happiness, and eventually you become a happier person, a more satisfied person, a more fulfilled person, just through expressing gratitude and finding those little touch points, those little things that you're grateful for. And those little things add up to make a big difference. So going into the week, think of that, be grateful, continue to condition yourself and prepare for whatever it is you want to become, and keep a great, positive, uplifting, empowering, encouraging attitude for yourself and for others around you. Keep good energy, positive energy. On that note, we're out. 7 Days of Wisdom, episode 3. It's been a pleasure. Have a powerful, impactful week. See you next week for episode 4. Take it easy. Peace.